again for the information, pal. Yeah, I'll leave you. You go on and play, and that's all I need to know for now, right? Yeah.
Hey.
What's up?
Where are you going?
But you told me...
No. But Micaela's not at home now.
Where is she?
If you hurry up, you'll find her at the market.
Ah, thanks again, pal.
Go on, friend. Don't mention it. Micaela.
Huh?
Micaela, listen up. You have to leave, okay? You have to leave.
But I can't if you're standing right in the middle.
Listen. You know that there's a guy who asked me about you.
Mm-hmm.
And he seems to be pretty nice and all, but something smells kind of fishy.
But what is it that smells fishy?
Come on, Micaela, just trust me. Get out. Hey. Take the back way out of here.
Okay.
And take your keys. Be careful.
Well, I believe that the word that best describes me is easygoing. Cool.
Project more, Chabella, project more.
Cool, okay? I am cool. Because being cool is a kind of lifestyle, an attitude. Well, since I was just a little girl, I always...
Doctor, I'm fed up with my mom and my wife. They argue all the time. I don't know what to do.
And how do you feel about it?
To my friends, to my family, to my mother, to my father, I've always been the best. And well, that is why being with me, to be surrounded by other people, is simply being cool.
I have never in my life heard such a ridiculous speech. Oh my goodness.
I would like to add something, Professor.
Oh, here we go again.
Please, young ladies.
So obnoxious. She's so...
I want to sell myself as a real woman. Or should I say, the real woman. So pay close attention, and not just to the curves of my figure, or the beauty of my face, yes. Take a good look at my aura, at my charisma. Because that's what I am, a woman with charisma. And very determined, because that's so much more important in life, ladies. Decision. I decided to be a real woman, and I don't care what the rest of you think. So you can just accept it and love me. Thank you.
How many patients are left, Selena? Mr. Morales, the brothers Rodriguez, one wants gluteus, the other wants bigger pectorals, right? Uh-huh. Is there anyone else?
Your marriage. The most important patient.
You're being melodramatic, Larry. Selena, tell Mr. Morales to come on in. 2 minutes. Because this isn't going to take very long. Thanks. Uh-huh.
I can't go on, my darling. I've tried everything and I can't anymore. I even tried to hate you. I couldn't. I tried to hate you, and I couldn't. Karla, my love. In spite of you, in spite of all the arguments, in spite of me, I failed it all. Hey, I really need you, my love. And my daughter. You and my daughter. Our family. My darling, our marriage. What's happened, Karla? God's sake. Honey, give it a chance. Give us a chance, why can't you? Give us a chance. Give us the opportunity. Give us the opportunity to be happy all over again, my love, please.
Hello, my friend. Do sit down, won't you, please?
Oh, look, I would have been ashamed to return that handkerchief dirty, and when I went to wash it, it lost its color. I'm sorry about that.
No. Oh, no, on the contrary, I'm grateful to you for restoring its original coloring. Listen, tell me how the rest of yesterday turned out.
They released our little girl.
That's great.
Well, she spent a few hours there. So terrified, that poor child. How we suffered. But finally, later that night, that same doctor withdrew his complaint.
Oh, you can't imagine how happy that makes me.
Ah, well, and me too. And as soon as I saw this little handkerchief kept me company the entire night. And besides, it reminded me of you, even though you told me I didn't have to return it. I had to give it back, and thank you. Thank you very much for the comfort it brought.
Please, there's no need.
So few men wear a handkerchief nowadays, isn't that true?
That's certainly true. But the thing is, I belong to the old guard. Oh, my, no. Would you get a little coffee? Hey, Brando.
Don't move a muscle.
Coffee for the lady.
Okay.
Marlon, forgive me. I want to get rid of this loose thread that's here. Otherwise, you'll be without a pocket and without a shirt. Yeah.
Many thanks.
I'm sorry, the handiwork of a costumer.
I'm the one who greatly appreciates the handiwork.
Oh, yeah?
Your coffee.
Thank you, Marlon. Thank you for the coffee.
My goodness, Saturno. It's a little early, don't you think, to start fraternizing with the enemy?
Willie,
Let's
cut it
talk
out,
about
cut
it.
it
Let's
out.
talk. Gala, calm
Stop
down.
it,
Please,
cut it
calm
out. Get
down.
out of my way, Willie.
No,
Listen,
keep it down,
this
huh?
guy just gave me the boot from
No,
the
no,
chin.
no, that's
agreement.
impossible. It's
Gala?
impossible for that to happen.
No,
and
no,
besides,
I'm not
Rogelio's
working
going to make
for
an
you.
agreement,
No,
right?
no, no,
We'll work
no
out an
agreement. For Gala, it's the character of the mother, or there's no agreement.
It's an insult to the work I've done in my career with this channel.
No.
What's more, you owe me for your success.
No.
Or is it not clear that your soap operas do well because I am in them?
What? No, Gala. What are you trying to say? Maybe at one time that was true. Oh, please, Gala.
on.
These days, there are new talents, whole new generations, and times change. Even you have changed. Look at you. Tell her that. Tell her that. You're getting old, Gala. You're getting old. Oh.
Show me some respect, bastard. Let me go.
As soon as we have an answer on the insurance, we'll be ready for this business of yours.
Santiago, you are aware that this last episode diminishes quite considerably the value of the clinic. And my people have recently found out that our monetary receipts are decreasing, plummeting. Our current negotiations have got to change.
Polanco.
Listen to me, Santiago. Why don't we leave it to our lawyers who feel they can speak for the two of us? You and I are not going to reach an agreement. And so then, I'm sorry, Santiago, but that's how life goes.
Excuse me, Dr. Reverone. You're being called to the front desk.
Has Polanco come back?
No. It's,
You? Selena, would you please?
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
You're here?
You see, I opened the envelope and here I am.
So that means that you accept?
Yes, I accept.
You really accept the job? You're agreeing to be my personal assistant then? Because in the envelope it says that...
If you came before 10 o'clock in the morning, that you were agreeing to be my personal assistant.
Uh-huh. That's what it says. And you came? And it's before 10? So then, you accept then? You accept then?
Tell me, why did you offer me a job, doctor?
Why? Because you applied for the job I was offering. You came to the office 2 days ago to interview for the position, am I right?
Yes, but a lot has happened since then, like the attack and then the arrest. What is it exactly that makes you want me to work with you?
Well, the truth is that I don't really know why, okay? I just hope that I'm not making a mistake.
Are you talking about your wife?
No. You don't have to worry about my wife. The one who decides about your job is me. And so now let's discuss what will be your job from now on, don't you think? Sit down.
Gala, are you aware of what you're saying?
Yes! I gave a great big slap to this big dummy.
Ooh, she just called him a big dummy.
Keep it down, please.
Do you realize what you've done, Gala Muncada?
Maybe
do you realize?
I do.
And
I'll do it all over again.
Calm yourself.
Understand me?
Yourself. Won't you please look me in the eyes? Hey,
just leave me
Gala,
alone.
Please, take a breath. I am your center. I always have been. Calm down.
Just leave me alone.
Let her go. Take a breath, huh? That's it. Relax. Now listen to me. You started out very young, and you were on TV at the age of 14. You were in the soap operas. What I mean to say is that in the eyes of the public, you're a great, great veteran actress. That is what you are.
So I'm
Listen,
old then.
No. Rogelio's going to apologize.
So I'm
He
old.
didn't
Wait a
mean to
second.
offend you.
Just a moment. You are crazy. If you think that I'm going to apologize, get this hysterical
Enjoy
woman out
every
of here.
minute you have left in this office, you hear
Get
me?
out.
You enjoy it. Engrave these decorations on your memory. Engrave them. Breathe in the smell of the air in this office because you're never going to return here. You hear me? You'll never work again. Not
Get her out.
Rogelio, just
Get her out.
Get her out. Take it easy, brother. Don't worry about it. I'm so sorry for the slap in the face. Take a
Willie,
breath. Take a breath.
Willie,
I want to tell you. After the last 2 years, I'm going.
Willie,
that's it. I'm
disappear
going.
from my
I'm
sight.
going.
Inappropriate? Really? Me, Saturno? I think the inappropriate one is you, since you are the one drinking coffee with the mother of that criminal.
Respect, if you want to be respected.
What's with this, madam?
Hey, Nella, stop it, please. Let's not get agitated or insensitive, huh? The woman had nothing to do with the robbery.
Yeah, sure. You're talking as if your daughter never had surgery. Oh, come on, please,
Nella,
Saturno.
why don't you ask your son-in-law? He's the one who withdrew the complaint. And as I think it was just a disagreeable misunderstanding, let's have a good handshake to close this unfortunate incident, shall we?
Yes, sir. You don't have to worry. We mothers, we are all so protect.
Nella. Pay no attention. Pay no attention to her. She's just jealous. It's just that I awaken her passions.
Okay.
I know I have some things that I need to change. I know that. And I'm trying.
That is exactly the point, Larry. You are always trying, right? Your life is like a never-ending rehearsal. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of slogging through your failures.
Failure is not having you, Karla. Failure is spending the 5 days out of the week without seeing my children. That's failure. When I'm quietly crying. When I'm crying out loud to see if you can hear me crying. Karla, and if you'll give me the chance, the opportunity to become a perfect husband.
I have. 10 years I've waited for that, Larry.
10 years?
I've noticed that you're starting to feel a pain in your back again, right? That's because I can see that the sofa you're sleeping on looks so horrible and must be very uncomfortable for you.
Karla, you're always noticing the bad things about people, you know? It just so happens, huh? That I would be happy to live in the storm drains if it's only with you.
It just so happens, Larry, that you'd be happy in a storm drain because you have no type of ambition. You don't aspire to even connect like any other person. I hear you. I'm really very sorry, but I am very different from you. Yes, I have to go to work. Oh, and by the way, I was going to suggest that you try to get some of those photo sessions that you have out there occasionally because this month we're raising the salary for the girl.
I'm going to get better. I promise you.
One, two, three, pose. Turn around so you can show off the back of the swimsuit. And take a turn. Take another turn. And off I go. You all see what I did there, right? Take another quick lap, but this time take it more slowly. Okay, now girls, it's your turn, okay? Chabella, be careful with your left hand. Well, yeah. Okay. The arms are good. Okay, now again. Very good. Now a little bit faster. Okay, the next one. Chantal, you wanna go again? Excuse me, but I have to go to the bathroom. Lead with the left foot out. Hit your mark, and now with the right one. Shirley, don't jump around so much, darling. This is not a class in samba.
Wow. She thinks she's great. She looks ridiculous.
Shirley, show off the clothes, honey, and forget about the photographers.
Oh, all right, really? I need a coffee too. Let me be, please.
If you want to get into Miss Venezuela, get used to it. Try it again. Lucia, darling, this is a class in practice, not in theory. Up on the catwalk, if you would.
I finally told him. I told him that I love him. I've waited such a long time, carefully hiding that blessed little word. And then I decide to go and say precisely at the wrong moment. I'm so mad at myself.
And him, how'd he take it?
He took it like I was saying, hey, it's raining, or my molar hurts. You know how he is, Guillermo.
You do too. You do too, Minerva. You know that Polanco is more like a boy with power. And you can't allow him to treat you like you're just one of his many toys.
He's not a boy. I truly love him, and I did as much as I could, but now I'm afraid, and I don't know what's going to happen after the nonsense I created last night. I think I'm going to spoil everything.
What do you mean by everything?
Well, our routine and for that little piece of bed that I've gained. My life.
Minerva, you exist as not just a contract worker. Well, you have got to put a stop to that unconditionally. Take advantage of this incident, of the circumstances, to get close to him, but not as an employee, but rather as a woman.
Kim, oh my God, please, do you think I haven't tried that? I have tried to do that so many times. And every time I crash and burn, the first thing I say is, no. This is good. Just let it go. Let it go. Disappear. Get out, Minerva. Get out. But it's a lie. The truth of the matter is that I can't do it. And I feel that every time I sink deeper into that swamp, I sink deeper into his life, Guillermo.
Yes, I see now, yes. I understand. Okay. Let's try an exercise, shall we? Let's imagine that Polanco doesn't exist. That you never have even met him. So how would you describe your life? What would you be doing at this very moment?
I don't know.
What is so serious that you couldn't tell me on the telephone?
Eva Gomez's sister has been set free. Dr. Reverone has withdrawn the complaint.
Oh, that's rich. Dr. Botox gets all the credit. What a pity. What a pity. Is that everything?
No. What's worse is that the girl, Micaela, recognized that idiot Sanchez as one of the assailants at the clinic.
Say again?
Yes. Yeah. She recognized him because Sanchez has a tattoo on his wrist.
Well then, we have to locate that girl and convince her that it wouldn't be very beneficial to her health for her to talk about the incident.
Yeah. Today we tried that. But we didn't find her at her house.
You went over there. You cannot be going back there. And what's more, you'll pay for that. That's just clumsy. If you're seen there, you would be associated with me, and that cannot happen. Send someone else. But you find that girl.
I have to admit that your memory and your precision surprised me from the first moment that I met you. I really don't know what you had up there, but you seem to have a hard disk in your head. And that is precisely what I'm looking for in a personal assistant, all right? Order, rigor, and structure. Do you have any questions?
Do you like it when they call you Dr. Botox?
Is that really your question? Actually, no. I think you're being funny.
But it was not a joke.
It depends on your point of view. Some people like it and makes it more famous, which is good for my business. It's just a nickname. It doesn't have any effect on my work as a plastic surgeon, although I'm not just a doctor who injects Botox. A plastic surgeon does much more than that, you understand?
Yes, it's a branch of general surgery. It's used to correct malformations, whether congenital or acquired, that can affect the form of the body. It's a sort of reconstructive surgery, but it can also include aesthetical surgery. I think that is the one that you practice the most.
You know that very well, don't you? But it's much more than that. You can imagine the number of men and women who come through that door with the self-esteem of dirt. And then my job is to reconcile them with their image, with their ego, with their place in society. I want them to wake up, and when they look at themselves in the mirror, they can smile at what they see.
You see, Karla? I told you.
So it's true, Santiago. You've gone and hired this criminal to work here.
Michaela, please forgive me. Can you give us a moment?
I have no reason to forgive you, Doctor. You're not the one who's being rude to me.
Well, I meant, could you give just a minute to me with my associates
yes.
that we can talk? Huh?
Look, Santiago, this is just too much.
No, you are the one who's too much. What is it that makes you think that that girl is a criminal?
On account of the same reason that you filed that complaint and that you had her locked up in prison. The fact that you've changed your mind is a whole other thing, but she is still under suspicion. She might have stolen our mobile phones with photos, our money, and all of our surgical equipment, Santiago.
And you wouldn't do the same, Daniel, if there were two criminals pointing guns at you? Or you, Karla? My God, wouldn't you cooperate if two assailants were threatening you? Wouldn't you go along? Huh?
Yes, I suppose that I would. Well, yes.
And that is what happened. That is what happened, people. My God. Please, let's not give in to an impulse just because you need to find a guilty party. Yeah, the police are doing their investigation, and if Michaela's responsible, she'll go to prison. But listen, I'm being sincere. Over time, I'm more convinced that this young woman is innocent.
Wait. It's true. We've seen no proof. Proof may not even exist, right? No, then. Can I ask you something, Santiago? Okay, setting aside the whole subject of the assault and all of that, do you fancy this girl? No, well, I have to admit that the convict is pretty. The reason I ask is that I thought you'd forgotten years ago about all that, and that the only slightly reliable doctor here is, look, Daniel.
Thank you very much. I am
Forget
so
it,
touched, Doctor.
Forget it, darling, forget it. So then, Santiago, do you like this woman?
Karla, please, there's nothing there. She seems to me to be a good candidate for the position. She has a prodigious memory, and she's brilliant. That's the only reason I employed her.
Sure.
But, as a woman, I mean, I don't know. Seems to me that she's not the right type for me.
Holy cow, the entire world has decided to annoy me today.
If you don't want to be bothered, but I think there's something you may find interesting.
What happened, Minerva?
The business with the Caracas team fell through.
Say again? But that business was almost finished.
Well, I think you're getting ahead of yourself. The Bolero group doubled their offer. You can't always win, Cruz Mario.
You don't decide that. My triumphs and my defeats, I'll decide on. In case you've forgotten. Besides, since this is football, we'll counterattack. It just so happens that it'll be much more entertaining. Follow me.
Hello. They should be putting 250 milliliter glasses here, right? If only so you would have to come here 8 times to comply with the required daily amount of water.
And besides, it's impossible not to feel thirsty. Are you here to get your bonus?
No. I don't even know how much I'm going to be earning. Aren't they heavy?
Yeah, the first time. It's kind of like getting your hair waxed off for the first time. You cry, but after that, you get used to them.
So you're the kind who practices masochism, right? Do you really suffer from low self-esteem? In other words, do you believe they want you more because you have a different bra size?
Hey, now, what's wrong with you, girl?
Look, come here. Come here. Permit me to give you a little advice. If you want to stay at this company, you cannot be that honest with the patients. They much prefer if you lie to them.
Seriously? You don't say. The people here are so strange.
Let me buy you a shake in the cafeteria. One that's big enough to quench anybody's thirst.
Mrs. Gala asked for some water.
I don't know.
I thought you'd like
just
them.
don't know. How dare you? Huh?
I know her like my own daughter.
Gala.
How dare you send me
Gala,
flowers
hey,
after such a
listen,
huge
listen,
disaster?
listen
You're
now.
fired, Willie.
Listen
You're
to me,
fired.
Gala, listen to me, listen, will you please? I came into your life to make you into a classic, but you have to pay attention, you see? In the case of Rogelio, look, it's better to be his friend than his enemy, and I'll pay him 3 or 4 compliments. You know how charming I am. I get a foot in the door, manipulate him, and I'll go back several times, and you'll sign the very best artistic contract of your life.
Oh, yeah, what do I want with a contract? We're not talking about contract or money, you idiot. We're talking about my honor.
Gala.
I love the words that lady uses. My honor, my honor.
Hey, you, come here. Come here.
Yeah. No, boss, I'm waiting for you because we have to go to the jewelers to see which jewels you're gonna wear to the premiere.
Perfect, the premiere. That's where I'll have to invest a lot of energy. It's gonna be your night, Gala.
I hope so, Willie, because I'm getting wrinkles from all of this anger.
Well, with the attack on the clinic, you have become the woman of the moment. Yes, I want you to become a diva. Here you are, my Maria Felix, my Greta Garbo. Showtime, let's go. You, get moving. Pick that up and let's get going. All right,
Mrs.
come on,
Gala,
let's get going. Let's go.
your mother has called you a number of times. She says she needs to speak with you and that,
My mother lives to call me. God, what does she want? She needs a husband or a boyfriend at the very least.
So impertinent, just like the grand divas. Let's go.
We're all out of yogurt with fruit. Can I get you yogurt with granola?
That would be perfect, Marlon. Merci.
Give me that. Are you aware that yogurt with granola has more calories than a chocolate sundae?
Are you serious?
I'm serious. Marlon, come over here.
Huh?
Take this away, will you, please? And bring her some mineral water. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
goodbye.
Excuse me.
That's all?
Yep.
Yippee! You're not eating? Not even a twist of pineapple, Carolina?
Nah. Are you crazy? No. Come over here. Come on. Come on. I'm getting ready to increase my Lolas.
More?
More. They're simply not big enough yet. I'm short a few sizes to reach my ideal bust size.
Excuse me?
Thank you.
But I'm worried about something else.
What?
I can't say anything, not to my dad nor my husband.
Do you think that your husband is not going to notice? I don't know. You get back from the clinic, more or less, with your Lolas up to here? Or the post-operative signs, for example? You can't really hide it.
Well, they say it's better to apologize than to ask permission.
Are you talking about what happened with Miss Capital District? She really put her foot in it at the Miss Venezuela tournament.
Who?
No.
Don't you remember? Oh, it was such a good moment. She stands there. Good night, everybody. Well, I think that it's better to ask permission. No, not permission. Forgiveness. No, not forgiveness. No, permission. You don't remember that?
I'm sorry, girl, but you're crazy.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, man.
Shake it.
Oh, God.
Nice shoe.
Relax, relax. That attention I'm getting is like taking a tremendous bath in the city.
But you're with me, and they're going to have to respect me.
You know what this reminds me of, darling? I remember when we were in Rio de Janeiro, and I went with my girlfriend to that samba school, and you don't know how we danced with those black people. Oh, those black guys. Are you jealous again? Oh, I love it when you get like this. Oh.
I don't know where that shirt has gotten to. Where's my head? Oh, that's perfect. I can't do everything. You're not talking, are you?
Only when it's necessary, and it's not really necessary very often. Is your son-in-law going to take much longer?
Oh, that guy is so posh. I tell you, when he takes a shower, he uses up the entire tank. I tell him that there are people whose primary consideration is having water at all. So many people in their towns and cities who only have cold water, but nothing. Boys will be boys. Nene, there's a woman down here waiting for you. Oh, look, I'm going to have to go out. I have to go deliver these clothes that were given to me to repair, but it's okay with me if you stay here in the house, okay?
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, I'm grateful for what you and Mr. Polanco, the doctor, have done for my daughter. It's priceless. I have no way to repay you for that.
Don't worry about that. Anyway, the doctor corrected the problem, and everything is back to normal.
Yes, thank goodness. Well, I'm leaving you here in the house. He'll be down soon. Relax. You don't have bad manners, do you?
Thanks a lot for the confidence. On the contrary.
I'm joking. Well, Nene, have a little consideration. There are people here waiting for you.
Yeesh.
Waha!
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Buddy, this visit just got a lot more interesting.
No, wait. How did you get into my house if...
Well, I came to talk to you, but as you kept both of us waiting, then it's not a problem. As for me, we can converse right here.
Okay.
Hey. What the heck is this, man? But wait just a minute. I'm a highly educated person. When I talk to people, I like to talk face to face. Well, face to face is just an expression, right?
Well, in that case, tell me, what makes me so great?
My boy. I'd better not go into details.
Oh.
The fact is that my boss is Dr. Polanco.
Uh-huh.
And he's not going to buy Caracas Sports.
How come? Just wait a minute, but if we agreed to...
Just a minute, let me finish, okay? Huh?
Okay.
Well, what do you want me to say? He wants to talk to you because you have good ideas of your own, you have good intentions as well, and because of that, it's necessary that he see you later.
Damn it, no. This can wait. A little longer, you're grabbing me in the shower, and tonight I can't do it.
Hear me out. With Polanco, he has no conscience, you know? By the way, your very pretty wife is also invited. 8 o'clock. Dress is formal. Oh, man. So what a pity that it's soap instead of whipped cream.
Fill this out and give it back to me along with the curriculum.
Okay.
Here's the scene for the audition.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God. They're casting the villainess of the soap opera. Oh, Auntie, I'm so nervous.
Oh, you have to have courage, my darling.
It all comes down to this moment, Shirley Pastora.
Shh, watch it, Auntie. What did I tell you about my middle name, huh? Don't tell me you put it on the spreadsheet because I despise it. Okay, now let me learn the scene.
But I have to read the script with you. Come on, let me see it.
Okay, Auntie. The evilness is inside of me. Why are you here? Haven't you been through enough with the accident that left you all paralyzed?
Oh my God, that's so overacted.
Yeah?
Try that again. Do your thing and try to enjoy it. Give me that, here. Okay, right here, we're going to add a miserable. And when you talk about the accident that left her all paralyzed, you push her up against the wall.
Oh, Auntie, but that's too much. Isn't the paralysis enough?
This is a soap opera, darling, and everybody loves it. Let me think about it some more. You're going to push her down the stairs. That's it.
What's the matter? You can't start the car?
No. Well, I don't know. It's making funny noises like chicka chicka chicka, then it gives out a rumble and then stops. I have an audition right now and I don't know how I can do it.
Try it one more time.
Nothing. It won't start.
Could you maybe have run out of gas? Or maybe it's one of these cables. Look, Chabella, I don't know very much about mechanics, seriously. Why don't we call up Marlon? He may be better able to do something, huh?
Oh, that is, unless he's occupied. And I'm super late, and I'm running really late.
Well, we'll call a taxi then and leave your car here.
Or perhaps there's someone who can give me a lift. If it wasn't a matter of life or death, I swear I wouldn't have bothered you.
Okay, let's go. Get in. The audition's on in Maracaibo, is it?
Of course not. It's really close. Although riding with you is something like, I don't know, going on a tour of Europe. Very interesting.
Pay very close attention. In this filing cabinet, actually in this drawer, we have all of the patient's folders who are currently in the process of having surgery. And in this drawer up here, we have the folders for the patients who are very close to having operations. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, follow me. In this computer, we have what's called the agenda and the calendar of appointments. And when you push this button, everything goes to a central printer because we absolutely need to keep absolutely everything on paper. A backup, right? In case a computer crashes at any moment.
Selena.
Excuse me?
How goes the instruction?
Very well, doctor. The truth is that Micaela catches on very quickly.
Ah, yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm ready. Thank you, Selena. I'll take it from here, okay?
As you wish.
Okay. Can I tell you something?
Yes, of course, doctor.
It's just, I've been noticing some peculiarities with you. Well, it's not a big deal. For example, you never look me in the eyes when I talk to you. You know, even now, at this moment, is there something that bothers you about me?
No, I just prefer to maintain a concentrated view of whatever I'm doing.
But you can't always be like that, at least. With your boyfriend, you look him in the eyes, don't you?
I don't have a boyfriend. I've never had one, so I'm afraid I don't know just how to respond to that question.
You don't have a boyfriend? Listen, that's a lie.
I do not tell lies, doctor. I know that there are people who like that, but I don't like it. I do not like to lie.
The fact that you've never had a boyfriend doesn't mean that you've never fallen in love, does it?
That's it. I've never had a boyfriend, and I don't know what that feels like. At all.
Having a boyfriend?
No, doctor. Love.
Here you go.
Thanks. That girl is pretty strange, isn't she?
No, not strange at all. She's very, very interesting. She described the 15 different types of mango from all over the world. For example, the one you're drinking now is a variant from the Caribbean Maracay.
Oh, listen, Quentin. She may be very agricultural and know everything there is to know about the Zamuro seed. But that is not going to save her. Because when Mrs. Gala Moncada finds out that her husband has hired Micaela as his personal assistant, Christ himself is not going to...
Hi, Selena. How are you? Will you tell Santiago I'm here? So then, get a move on, girl. What's the matter? Oh, my God.